we have a lot of great things to share with you tonight about some of the things that HP can do to help you with two big problem areas. One is around being able to modernize the applications that you have so that you can spend less time on the operations and maintenance of it and more on innovation. And the second topic is around what we can do to help you modernize your data center and really take advantages of the ability to converge the infrastructure for some big benefits to your business. What we see is that many of you complain about and are stuck with this problem, where 70% of the budget that you have from an IT perspective goes to just operating and maintaining what you currently have, and only 30% is available for innovation. And as a result, the business leaders in most of your organizations complain that IT isn't able to keep up with the changes that are required from a business perspective. And so our goal is to work with you to help you flip that ratio so that you spend less on operations and more on innovation, so that you can reduce the cost of operations by standardizing, by simplifying, by virtualizing, by automating. And the investments we make in our products and our services are focused on being able to help you do these things so that you can take your IT and reinvest more of it back in innovation. So let's talk a little bit about application modernization. You know, clearly we believe in automation throughout the entire life cycle, and that it's important as you're thinking about what you're going to do that you take a life cycle approach, deciding which applications you have that you can retire, deciding which applications need to be new from scratch, which applications you're able to just upgrade, and which applications need to be integrated. And we think taking this very planned approach is critical to success. And everybody knows that until the applications get rationalized, it doesn't really matter what you do with the infrastructure. We've also increased our investments in the security space because we know how important security is to everyone. And our focus is security around the applications. We're not as focused on the endpoints, but we are focused on the work HP can do both in services and software around the security of the applications. As you think about being able to modernize your data center, transform your data center environment, you need to do work modernizing the applications at the same time. And you want to really rationalize that portfolio and move the applications as you modernize them into a next generation data center. So the combination of these two things, we think HP's really in just a great spot to be able to help you take all the steps you need to flip that ratio, drive down the cost of the maintenance and operation of the data center itself and the apps, and instead be able to free up more money to go into innovation.
One of our goals at HP always is to have the most innovative and efficient infrastructure for you to run your Oracle databases and applications on. And I can tell you, since we were last together last year at Oracle OpenWorld, we've been very, very busy in pursuing that goal. First of all, we introduced a whole new vision for the data center of the future that we call the HP Converged Infrastructure. And second of all, we've had a record year in introducing new products that make that vision a reality that you can take advantage of today. One I'd like to call your attention to here is what we call Virtual Connect. Virtual Connect networking is part of converging the infrastructure together, where we've married networking into servers. It's a multi-protocol networking technology. Since it's virtualized, it enables you to use less networking ports and save money. And since we converge it with servers, it enables you to make networking changes non-disruptively without having to reboot servers. This year, we've introduced all brand new servers across the board. So if you look at the Unix market, just last month, we introduced our new Superdome 2 server. It's our first major new architecture in Unix in a decade. And the Superdome 2 is the first suite of products we're building from that architecture. It enables you to run a single instance database across 128 cores and 4 terabytes of memory. And you can run all of that 4 times faster than the Superdome 1 that it replaces. I'm especially happy to be announcing a whole new host of solutions for converged infrastructure. And that's part of our announcement we're doing at this show. So for the upcoming Oracle Fusion, or for PeopleSoft, or for the e-business suite, we have put together predefined solutions that you can order from our factories. We believe that there's no other company on earth that has the most complete solution for running private Oracle clouds. And it's everything from the infrastructure to the cloud maps to the cloud services.